On.
5 seconds remaining.
Hello guys! Thank you for waiting. Nandito na tayo sa first game ng TNC Predator versus Mineski. So, TNC yung nanalo kanina versus boss. Dito naman sa... Hello guys! Mineski ang nanalo. Ang tinalo nila yung Tigers. So, sila yung magharap. Medyo... Kanina kasi 1 hour yung nakalagay na waiting time. Nag-start agad kasi para naman 2-0 yung laro. Pero eto na nga, meron na silang tiganim na band dito sa side ng Mineski. Binanan nila yung Oracle. So high pick ng team TNC itong Oracle. So first band nila, Magnus, Nyx Assassin, Pathrider, Earth Spirit, and Pugna. Dito naman sa side ng TNC, Lone Druid, Enigma, Shadow Shaman, Puck, and Viper. Last band na sila. Meron na silang tig-4 na pick. Dito naman dito sa Mineski. First pick, actually first pick yung TNC. Bench pool yung pinili nila. Tama ba? Yeah, followed by Leshrac and Sun King na itong Mineski. Outward Devorer para sa TNC. Razor sa Mineski. Earth Spirit, Earthshaker dito sa TNC. Clockwork sa Mineski. And lastly, itong Morphling ng TNC Predator. So mukhang most likely itong Outward Devorer mukhang deny-pick to para makapag-pick sila ng Morphling. Twice lang. So strong lane yung magkakalabas na itong Sun King, Leshrac kung sakali. So medyo defensive. Pick ng Earth Spirit para dito sa TNC. Tingnan pa rin natin yung balak nila. Last ban na para sa TNC Predator.
Pick.
Lina, last ban for TNC, and lastly, itong pick nila. Tingnan natin, meron silang 28 seconds lang reserve time. 23 as in.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
At ito, Queen of Pain. So 3-core strat para sa Mineski, sa TNC. Tingnan natin kung sino gagamit ng mga core na to. Tapos tingin ko ito si Gabi yung magmumorph dito. Hindi ko lang alam kung sinong mag-OD. Pwede rin si Armel na naman. And Kuwas, position 3, Queen of Pain. So pipilitin nilang manalo kahit sa isang lane. Dito sa lane ng Razor. Kaliban lang magkakasama itong tatlo, Leshrac, Sun King, Razor. Clockwork. Most likely Clockwork ang dinay rito sa Earthshaker. Siyempre naman yung battery assault niya, hindi siya makapag-fissure and enchant totem kapag dikita na siya ng battery assault. Kung sakaling siya lang yung mag-isa. Pero meron pa rin bench pool to save. Just in case mangyari nga yun. 41 seconds sa reserve time nitong Mineski, last pick. So sa mga na hindi nakakalam guys, si Ninja Boogie pala bumalik na sa Mineski. Hindi pa siya official roster pero palagay ko magiging official siya anytime soon.
Anti-mage.
Choose your hero.
So last pick, anti-mage para dito sa Mineski. Ito na nga si Gabi as a Morphling. Jet as a anti-mage. Ito na. Kung tama yung aking hinala. Natin kung anong kakalabas na nito. Ang ganda ng set na itong Leshrac KP. So position 3K Leshrac. Si KP ba support niya? Teka nga check ko. Okay, so support Sand King. Decision for Sand King. Yan natin. Siyempre TNC tayo. TNC is hard. Pero tingnan pa rin natin. Halos match lang din tong lineup na to eh. I mean yung sa players. Halos match lang to. Based on experience at saka sa galawan ng player. Konting lamang lang ng TNC. Tingnan natin kung kayang talunin ng Mineski tong TNC dito sa ating MDL Disneyland Paris Major close to qualifiers. Game 1. Good luck sa bawat team. Tayo ng konti. Kaya server na gamit na.
Let's try this.
Oops! Uy!
Your future is grim.
Tawan. Kaya siya hindi ko na alam. Sand King and
30
Flash Rock.
seconds
So
to
paglalaro
battle.
muna natin yung mga players natin bago action. So Mineski Ninja Boogie sa kanyang Clockwork, Mineski Raging Potato sa kanyang Sand King, Moon sa kanyang Razor, Ajet as an Anti-Mage, and KP Flash Rock dito ng TNC AU sa kanyang Bench Call Spirit Teams sa kanyang Earthshaker, Armel sa kanyang Outward Ever, Kuko as Queen of Pain, and Orbling will be used by Gabi.
This ain't no snowball
1-2
fight.
for 2 the first spawn ng bounty run natin dito. Gabi facing 3 heroes dito sa top lane, pero etong Clockwork papunta siya ng bottom lane. Pero lang magiging katapat niya sa ngayon, pero eto Queen of bench pool. Wala si Queen of Pain. Separate sa top lane.
Let's shake things up.
So mukhang isisigar muna nila itong farm na itong Orpling bago magkapulasan dito.
My purpose fulfilled.
Top lane, pero etong bottom lane, Queen of Pain versus Anti-Mage.
My future is grim.
Laser. Kaka-action na dito. So, first point of skill, Wave of Terror. Sana din na yan doon. Sand King. Stun? Di sure, magko-connect. Medyo naglalaglag ng konti. Nang walang stun. Yung lag. Lag talaga ng server yung nagpapanalo sa atin. Kaya maglag ka na ngayon, mamaya huwag ka na maglalag. Para sa information nyo lang guys, hindi lang sa akin to. Lahat ng tawag dito. Lahat ng nag-stream naglalag lang ako. At i-check nyo sa ibang streamer. Sand King, fail para dito sa bench pool, followed by Split Earth. Mukhang mabibigyan. P-Sure, bibigay na itong Earthshaker at Viva Block. Nice, nakaligtas pa. At magagamitan pa ng salve itong bench spirit. Nagado talaga itong tandem na to. Parehas 2 seconds yung stun yan eh. Pero ito 1.6 na lang pala. Pero binawasan na. Pero ito 2. Dati binawasan na nga ito. Na-rescate. Level 3 na yung 2 seconds. Pero ito Flash Rock. Naku, mag-isa na lang ito sa taas. Kasi wala pang stun si P-Sure. Mabablock. Enchant Totem. Tatamaan. Naku po, yung minus armor. Ang sakit. Yung damage ng Morphling. At saka yung Enchant Totem. Masakit. Kaya ito, TNC Gabi will take the 299 gold para dito sa first blood. Dito naman sa bottom lane. Anti-Mage. Medyo nahihirapan ng konti lang. Dahil 9-5-8-4-3 na itong Queen of Pain at tina-aggressive niya na.
Radiant's
Sa
middle
blink
tower
and
shouldn't
mana
have to
break.
take this abuse.
Palagay ko pag nag-blink ulit, pag available na ulit itong blink.
Dire's courier has been killed. What did that courier ever
Their
do to
courier has been killed.
Still to come.
Papatay. Pero ito anti-mage. Nabato-bato ng kutsilyo. Oops. Naglalag na naman tayo. Top lane, Razor mamatay sa mid lane. At mag-TP out. Etong Obsidian. Wala siyang mana, kukuhain yung item niya sa base dahil wala yung courier. Anong item yun? Ito, wala nang mana yung Queen of Pain. Kaya makikipag sila na lang siya. Magic stick charge pa siya. Dahil gagamitin na ng anti-mage Queen of Pain. Wala na ditong consumable. Ito na nga, bumili na lang siya ng empty bottle. Ito clockwork, matatagpuan niya. Battery assault, ikakast. Level 2 pa lang pero tinatakbo-takbuhan niya na. Ang hirap talaga lumaban din sa battery assault. Ding! Kuha niya pa yung ring, regeneration rune. So medyo swerte pati po ito. Top lane naman, Sand King. Kakatakutan dito sa top lane. Shaker nandito na rin, level 3.
Your future is grim.
Pull muna rito si Game sa top. Habang dito sa mid lane, chill lang sila. Kailangan lang pigilan itong anti-mage mamaya pero okay lang naman, meron silang morphling. Kaso anti-mage pa rin yan. Mas mabilis mas pabor ako dito sa AM sa late game. Tingnan natin kung mid lane makapitalize na itong bilis ng farm ng morphling. Ito yung courier nandito. Papadala niya na yung dalawang rate ban niya. Magic 1, kaya yung magic 1. Nasaging yung bounty stand para dito sa Leshrac. Yung Leshrac yung itago sila target din. Uusap sila ng saging pero makakatakbo yung Leshrac. Bulin nila. Tawag dito. Helicopter. May namatay. Clockwork namatay rin sa bottom lane. Mukhang nagamitan ng regeneration. Regeneration strat dito sa bottom lane. Yung magkakatagpo na naman sila ni Benchful dito. Pero meron siyang magic missile dito. Entry wall well deployed. Saan para dito sa morphling. Pangalawang stun. Magkoconnect. Pero tapang pa rin ito. Trip. Yung salve gagamitin niya na lang muna sa ngayon. Anti-mage titipan na itong Razor. Bakit? Meron sa anti-mage. Okay, so pinatay niya mag-isa. Itong si Pinupay na walang boots. Kaya may boots, mukhang normal niya lang. Umubusan ng mana, tinapol. Nasa top lane. Kakalabanan. Anti-mage meron ng mana boy dito. Taas ang level ng anti-mage ah. Pantayin niya si Dr. Jeborer. Okay. Top lane. Bench pull, hindi tatamaan ng stun. Pero ito, terror, Fisher para dito sa Leshrac. At nako po, mag-burst down nila. Itong Leshrac, Sand King nandito, wala nang mana. At Pinupay, namatay na naman dito sa anti-mage using mana void. Wala siyang wala siyang raindrop. Kung may raindrop siya, pwede. Wave of Terror. Tamang pull lang, tamang marami lang. Ito si AU dito sa taas. Ba yan?
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Bench pull, i-stun yung Sand King, magkoconnect yung stun, yung mana niya, mag-magic stick. Wow, yan na experience itong dirito. Talang itong Earthshaker magpa-farm lang muna rin sa mid lane. Habang itong anti-mage tuloy-tuloy yung farm. Dalawang raid ban going Battle Fury. Meron siyang 1,500 gold. Pero may less than 1k gold advantage pa rin na itong TNC Predator. Hindi ko alam kung saan nanggagaling yan. Siguro dahil sa stock na yun. Yabugi. Nap niya na yung kanyang battery assault na level 2. Ng observer ward. Puti niya na naman itong arcane rune. So obsidian destroyer dito na sa bottom lane hindi ko alam kung anong dapat nilang gawin din sa anti-mage kasi wala sila masyado pang meron na silang panghuli kasi mahirapan sila. Mayroon pa execute niya. Tingnan lang natin mamaya kung perfect nila yung paghuli din sa anti-mage. Kaya nga nasabi ko may morphling naman sila kaso nga lang anti-mage pa rin yan. Tsaka bilis mag-farm.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Matiga.
I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
Kung magpa-power trades muna siya bago siya mag-yasha. Napipressure dyan, tatlong lane. Samantalang itong bottom lane. Solo ni anti-mage ay solo niya yung pinupin. Lagi niya napapatay. Samantalang itong morphling. Tatlo yung katapat, nahirap siya lumabas din. Konti lang naman yung lamang na itong morph ng anti-mage. Ang bilis pa rin yan. Morphling. 1,600 itong kanyang network. Samantalang itong anti-mage 1,300 dito sa mid lane. Mukhang magkaka-action. Link. Shadow strike. Fissure. Mag-connect. Pero eto. Oops. Yung laso. Meron pa ba? Pero anti-mage nandito na. Stand din sa Queen of Pain. Makakaligtas ba? Hindi na siya makakaligtas. Mamamatay din yung Queen of Pain. Possession 3 trade para din sa dalawang team. Queen of Pain's life para din sa Leshrac. Ang level na nito niya? 5. Okay yung trade ng XP doon para sa side ng Mineski. 10-minute bounty rune. Makukuha ng TNC yung tatlo. 3-1. 10-minute bounty rune. At bad clockwork, bibili niya yung Tomb of Knowledge. Sino? Ito more fling. Ito lang, so ito clockwork. Range pull yung bumili. Bottom lane. Razor, nandito na sa bottom lane. Anti-mage, palipat-lipat na lang na pwesto. 1k gold away para sa kanyang Battle Fury. Pero mga 15 minutes o 13 minutes na to kung hindi siya mamamatay. Range full spirit. Tamang parami lang ng dalawa nga ba. Pero mapipail kasi na-block ng traps to. Pinupain, kukuhain niya. Itong stock dito, tutulungan siya ng Earth Spirit. Earth Figure. Ang passive lang yung laro. K6, 1k gold advantage para sa ng TNC, 11 minutes and 20 seconds din sa laro. Anti-mage na kung makakabot na ng late game talaga. Balik-balik na lang yung anti-mage dito. Mid lane at saka sa neutral camp. Saka lang itong Razor na pipitan na rin mag-newts. Anking. Kanino hindi ko manina.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Denied.
Mukhang 13 minutes battle fury nga to. Oops, clockwork. Sige no, dito top lane, bench pull na level 6, morphling. Isa swap pero may stun. Uy, sa swap back niya. Nagkamali ng desisyon. Ayos na sinwap back niya kasi kung di niya sinwap back, mamamatay si Gabi ron. Pero matagal yung finish niyan eh. 20 seconds. Battle Fury. 12 minutes and 45 seconds yung Battle Fury. Kaya magpa-farm niya siya rito sa may Ancient Camp. 8 bands Battle Fury. Ang bilis, mabilis to. Natin kung anong gagawin paraan na itong TNC para mahirapan. Itong anti-mage Yasha Recta Scotty yung pag-dish na ni Gabi, pero natin kung yun niya to. Regeneration mo kuha. Gagamitin. Ito ni po. Aggression nito ni Idor. Kalang tuloy-tuloy. Pagpa-farm nito ni anti-mage. Top lane dinedepend ni Cook. Samantalang bottom lane, Sand King. Tago-tago lang.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Haste!
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
May gagawin lang ako, guys.
Killing spree.
My thanks.
What position?
Dominating, I guess.
This is the screen.
This is
It doesn't matter. Armel will claim the dub. He was chasing down Moon, but Moon just jukes him out, and well, as you can see by the tips, John, he kind of got outplayed.
That was serious bait. I feel like he wanted to use that morph turn to Razor to get that plasma field off. He had to. I don't think he had. He had 122 on death. It's 125. He was 3 mana off from that kill, Mike.
Now we're bot lane. They found Ninja Boogie again. Well, he was going after bounties. Make his KP finds AU and somehow Ninja Boogie is alive. He has no mana for hook shot. He will eventually go down. Meanwhile, mid lane KP being cased down by Kook. He is available. He's jumped for it and he will find it. Nice pickup from the pain. You were saying before that the Queen of Pain was the one falling behind in levels. He's now 11. You look to keep. He's not even level 9 yet. He's just about to hit that mark. He's having a root in this flash rack.
Yeah, it's not an easy game for him, and I feel like it's just gonna get worse. He's not gonna get the priority either. I feel like you're gonna have to prioritize. Of course, Ajit's AM. You're probably gonna give Raze to the jungle as well, which is what Moon has been doing anyway. And you're eventually going to need some arm up on Raging Potatoes. He does have that blink up, so maybe he can afford to share some with KP now, but it's just a true flash track. They've said it time again, when it falls behind, it's just very hard to play back up.
Him.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The Moon, although he has a bit of help, but he commits the Echo Slam, and now the hookshot comes in. But can they get Wade? Mineski are starting to melt. They'll find 2, and now they'll find a 3rd. TNC perfectly positioned themselves. Mineski, they really see that coming. Had a bit of help around, but fortunately wasn't enough. Armel just hits way too hard on that OD.
Snow fortified.
Yeah, again, keen coming out from Mineski. I feel like they shouldn't be the ones forcing out these fights, right? You have the AM, you kind of just want to buy as much space as possible, push where you can, and just drain the map and try. Not force team fights into an Earthshaker, a Queen, and an OG. I'm sure you have a Sand King, but it's very tough if you don't land that combination. It's much easier for TNC to get big AoE control going.
And out by Mineski. They have smoke up. Racing Predator. Deep smoke break and blink from Armel, although he can throw a strike anyway. Now Arjun comes in. The nice spot from AU to save the day for the moment. They root him in place. Can they press him down over Armel? Still alive throughout all. The hook shot goes out. AU gonna die, but all happened is OD's alive. Can they find a return? Though Gabby ends up going down to the Sonic Cuckoo. He hits 3 heroes, and now Moon's the only one left. It looks like he's just gonna go down here. What a team fight coming out from TNC. I mean, they kept Armel alive for so darn long, John. He managed to get away and heal up. Cuckoo just comes in the end and cleans it all up for the side of the Dire.
That's ridiculous. They spent so much time, as you said, cheating Armel. They even blasted him with Void, but he didn't expend too much mana at that point. So he just gets away scot. That's a lot for stats. I would say.
Oops, okay, nakabalik na ako. Ito. Umang yung TNC sa next, sa last clash. Napatay nila yung anti-mage. Kung ito na yung simula. Pag-angat ng network nila, pero anti-mage mukhang iiwas na naman to sa clash. Continue lang sa farm niya. Tumek para dito sa Queen of Pain going Guardian Greaves. Kita niya na rin yung Guardian Greaves. Guardian Greaves na para dito sa Queen of Pain. Ito na yung timing nila para sumugod. Gabi ang ultimate orb para sa kanyang Iskadi. BKB siya next na itong Iskadi, pero tingnan na pa rin natin. Mahuhuli nila ang dalawang obstacle. Namit na nila San. Anti-mage, meron na siyang so going Vladimirs muna tong anti-mage. Dash siya, going Vladimirs. Sun King.
Dire have fortified their structures. Dire's bottom tower is being
Set up
chipped
muna siya
away.
rito ng isang observer guard para makita nila ano nang nangyayari. Salang ito, Razor and
Dire's
Dash
bottom
Rock.
tower is under
Tama tong
attack.
Clockwork, pinipressure ito, pero ito, oops, sumablay. Itong hookshot, pero Queen of Pain. Ginagawa nila, meron pang mech ito. Sun King nandito na, pero mag-break out. BKB na, OD, dinakuhan lang yung Sun King. Razor, mamamatay. Sun King, oops, hindi tumama yung Impale Morphling. So ito, tinitira-tira lang nila. Ito samantalang backline, mamamatay yung ng yes, sa anti-mage. Sun King mamamatay na rin. Nasaan na yung anti-mage? Out. Oops, samantalang ito Kuku. Nabol niya dito si Ninja Boogie sa mid lane. Makakagamit niya pa yung regeneration dito. Walang mana void. In 45 seconds, 46. Makakapag-push itong TNC dito sa mid lane. Oops. Walang kasama. Tapang ni Ajit dun. So, meron siyang Vladimirs dito. Mukhang Roshan yung subjective nila dito, pero mukhang tatapusin niya muna yung Mantas type. Queen of Pain, available yung Guardian Grips niya going tawag dito, pipe.
Not much good's happening to
Gati na
Radiant's
tong
bottom
Morphling.
tower.
Mukhang medyo mataas-taas yung bounty na nakuha niya dun sa last team fight pero 2k gold advantage pa rin para dito sa side ng TNC. Razor with the drums of endurance going BKB check. Item check muna tayo. So BKB na nga. Yashad. Dalawang rate ng power traits para dito sa Morphling. Queen of Pain. Guardian Graves going fight with the Talisman BKB2 Talisman, Blink Dagger, and Drums naman para dito sa OD, dito sa Earthshaker natin. 4 stop yung napili niya. Going Blink Dagger, meron siyang 1-6 gold. Bench Pull, Tackle Boots, and some observers, meron siyang drop. Sakali, dito naman sa Leshrac, Jules, and Radov Atos. Anti-Mage, Battle Fury, Yasha, going Manta Style. Ito na nga, buo na yung Manta Style niya ngayon lang. Azor, going BKB na nga, so mukhang muna. And Yasha, Sun King naman, Blink Dagger, going Yule Scepter of Divinity, meron na siyang Top of Wizard. 300 ko. Backward, Boots, and Raindrop niya, tinago niya para maging Earn of Shadows kung sakali. Pero eto, Shrock, magkakaulian, Morphling, right click lang. Itong dalawa, Clockwork at saka Leshrac, mamamatay na. Queen of Pain, susugurin niya rito yung Sun King, pero i-impale niya, banish muna para dito sa Sun King. Walang pantakas, yung Sentry Ward dineploy na rin para ma-secure yung kill. Pero eto, walang namatay dito sa side ng TNC, pero itong anti-mage sumasalisi dito sa bottom lane. Natin kung anong gagawin para mukhang Roshan ata objective dito. Roshan na nga, eto na, nag-click na si Kukuron sa may pit. Pero ito, anti-mage continuous lang itong pag-rat. Babalik na rito. Kinancel muna nila yung pag-attempt nila ng Roshan. Armel. Bottom lane, pupush niya muna. Makakuha ng illusion itong anti-mage. Ang panggulo pa to. Buhay na yung Sun King. Bench pull. Yan pa rin yung item niya. So, mukhang si Teams lang talaga pinag-guide niya. Pero ito, Blink Dagger na. Konting PS na lang, regen na lang ng gold. Ito. Dagger. So, Kuku, meron na siya ritong Hood of Defiance. Gabi making BKB. Dora. Gamit pa itong break. Nagamit yung lang kinaya ng buhay niya. Hindi ba siya namatay?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Matay ba siya?
Tis mine.
Pagmutang ko kung namatay siya. Pero ito anti-mage, jet part niya yung ito na, buo na yung pipe. Kuku. Parang itong Sun King. Push muna rito. Top lane. Anti-mage going BKB, meron siyang 3,600 gold. Ako may kasama ba tong Sun King dito? Oop, done. Done again. Oops. At inultihan na. Late yung ano, may packet loss. So inultihan na. Para mamatay lang itong Sun King. Ito naman si Kuku. Nandito sa may bandang mid lane. Nakikipaglaro. Sure para sa Razor. Radov Atos. Oops. 4 stop. Oops, napakagandang 4 stop yun. Pero hindi tumama yung hookshot. Antay yung pinag-free. Napakatapang. Pero ito, Morphling sinusugod sila. Nira-right click. Pero ito, gagayahin niya si anti-mage. Ano kapag, ano to? Replicate pag na-counter spell. Anti-mage. Gagayahin niya rin si anti-mage. So, pwede siyang maging anti-mage kahit anti-mage na siya. Ganun ba yun? Tatry kong mamaya. So, mayroon na siyang BKB dito.
Boom! There it goes!
Shoutout kay JB, Young JB. Oops. Na nakikita yung laban. Pasensya na, nakapokus kasi ako sa laro kaya hindi ko nabasa agad. So, salamat sa pagdaan dito sa stream. Pero ito, Clockwork and Razor mamamatay dito sa Clash. SNY na, itong Morphling. Kung right click lang right click eh. Pero saan tayo? Agad. Minutes sa ating laro, 11:26 sa scoreboard, lamang ng may gold advantage itong TNC. Nakakuha ng Arcane Boon.
Fit for a queen.
Mama. Remove pain. Tuloy-tuloy lang ng pagdrag ng game. Itong Mineski, alam nilang may anti-mage sila. Kailangan ng panghuli na itong Hex. Ito yung solusyon nila sa anti-mage. Huwag lang ma-counter spell. Dahil pag na-counter spell, tas-tas. Ito, Vice plus BKB. Damage, tuloy-tuloy lang. Mag-split ng konti pero kailangan mahuli ng Earthshaker and OD. Etong anti-mage na to. Palaki na tong anti-mage na to. 20k na net worth. Basher yung naisipan niyang item dito, pero ito more bling, magti-TP out na. So something makakuha ng haste. Sorry, na ng Tome of Knowledge. Gusto niya na mag level 20. Armor or Eye of the once lang ba verbal? 0.04. Kung mag-aagan yung pagiging 0.03. Pati! Pero tingnan natin kung anong kukuha niya talent. Warpling. Going BKB pa rin. Na matutumbasan yung bilis ng farm na itong anti-mage na may blink. In Battle Fury. Tula Shrock. Unang mech going Guardian Graves. Alam nilang may ops doon pero kaya nilang puntahan. Baka nandun. Oops! Hindi ko na alam nangyari, medyo lang, pero Earthshaker ultimate, ipabump na nila, mamamatay yung Clockwork. Kaya itong Leshak na nakasayu pa. Hindi ko magalaw. Hindi mo namatay. Nagpala. Kaya pala, pero nagpop na ng mga BKB. Pero Tuku, master kill streak. Pinatay niya. Hindi ko alam kung sino pinatay niya. Kabigain, o di mamamatay. Anti-mage boy pa rin. Tingnan natin.
Double kill.
Pero yung Morphling boy pa rin dito. So yung Obsidian, hindi niya nagamit yung ultimate niya. Ito anti-mage, mababash. Itong Morphling pala yung naharap niya. Wala si nagpapanggap siyang Queen para siya yung targetin. OMG, gano'n nangyari. Naging kalbo si Morphling. Pero importante, nakakapag-rosyo na sila pero mamamatay. ES doon. Morphling, sinugot to si Clockwork, nag-kicking siya pero eto wave out doon sa Kag. Eto naman sila Shrakin na next niya pero anti-mage tinitira-tira. Etong Queen of Pain with a stun, blink out pero masaswap pa. At eto si AU, tinatry niyang i-juke sa anti-mage, hindi siya, oops. Blink out na lang, akala ko dito nag-blink pero eto Ajit, siya lang matitira doon. Medyo outplayed sila doon. Maganda yung pagkakabuhay ni Aya doon dahil mayroon pa siyang Wave of Terror at saka Vengeance Aura makatulong dito sa Roshan damage nila. Pero ito, Raven na sa mid lane. Hindi lang habulin. Gabi, having the Aegis of Immortal. Mukhang magandang yung strategy yung ginagawa nila. Queen of Pain yung kinokopya niya para makapag-blink-in siya tapos flip out na lang kung sakali. Gamit ng BKB syempre. Naglalag ulit.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? Radiant's
Timing
middle
yung
tower
ano,
shouldn't have to take this abuse.
Anti-mage.
They're beating on
Top
Dire's
lane.
top tower.
Level 25 na siya rito.
It happened again.
25% pero ito lure mapipitas nila dito sa bandang bottom lane. Kailangan ituloy ni anti-mage to. Pero hindi. Pilipin na lang siya para protektahan yung mga kampi niya. Stun para dito sa OD pero mapu-force stop out. Anti-mage nasa gitna pero makakapag-blink out. Sun King mayuyuls. Dalawang Queen of Pain. Dito umabot sa kanya pero nag-transform na yung isa ng oops, dalawang nag-blink. Ako po. Dalawang hero. Ang kulit nang nangyayari. Nagbi-blink. Etang Morphling. Uy, ba't siya ka-blink? So, Makati sa paningin.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Sa Morphling.
Dire structures are
Lang i-burst yung ano eh. Gusto na i-burst ng Mineski itong OD pero hindi nila magawa. Ang ganda ng mga force-tapan na ito ni Team. Tapos may swap pa kung sakali. Ito, blink in. Tapos gamit ng BKB para hindi mapigilan. Clockwork, mamatay ng ganun-ganun lang. Sabay wave out. Meron na naman siyang blink in dito. Bench pull, nagtatrain mga may maswap. Pero eto, counter spell. Shadow strike. Eto si Queen of, si Morphling ng sarili niya. Meron pa rin siyang Queen of Pain dito na anyo. Oops, eto na. BKB para sa anti-mage. Maswap. Eto si OD pero may hex na. Eto si Sun King. Mag-yules. At ES gustong umiskill pero walang nai-skillan. Razor, tinitira-tira siya pero itatago muna siya ng Obsidian Destroyer. Salang eto, buhay pa rin si Morphling. Anti-mage, bumalik ng base. Mukhang masaya na yung TNC sa ganun. Masaya na sila sa ganun, kaya babasagin muna nila yung shrine bago sila umalis. Racket. Kung magandang ginagawa dito ng Gabi, tinatapangan niya lang talaga kasi alam niya kaya niyang i-burst yung kaya niyang patayin. Ang isang dive lang ay itong Clockwork, so dinadive niya na lang agad. Shaker. Inibate nila itong Earthshaker, ang bilis tumira. Tamang sa original ng anyo. Butterfly para dito. Kay Gabi.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Swiftly out of balance.
So, ito na pala. Ito pala yung butterfly niya. Samantalang etong anti-mage. Going butterfly din. Meron siyang 3,800 gold. Alas lock item na itong anti-mage.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Oops.
There they go.
Blink.
Onage.
Backward, mamamatay na naman.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alam lang may alam ng clockwork na
Dire's
may
bottom tower
tinipan
has
na ninja
shattered to
book.
little pieces.
May mage. Mali ka ng ginawa, Ninja Boogie. Mukhang mali ka ng pag-alis. TNC. Gabi. Napanggap na Queen of Pain. Babalik ulit natin niya. Yup. Napakadaya. May blink na, may wave pa.
Invisibility.
My purpose fulfilled.
Sa mid lane sila nagkakaramdaman na, pero eto. Queen of Pain.
Radiant's bottom tower's got
Ito.
problems.
Sa bandang taas magaling etong Mineski na natin kung maging successful yung initiation nila.
Good's happening to
Pero
Radiant's
eto na
bottom
nga.
tower.
Masaswap yung original na Queen of Pain, pero yung Benchful tatakbo lang. Ayaw nilang patayin yung Benchful, pero ito inahabol ng anti-mage. Mag-i-spawn na yung illusion, pero ito, Leshrac, nasa gitna yung clockwork, mamamatay na lang ng kusa. Ito rin Leshrac, mamamatay 63 seconds, pero siyang buyback dito. Pero ito magbiblink yung Morphing nagpapanggap na Queen of Pain. Babusag na, bis mabasag ng tore.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Aegis of Immortal mawawala na. Sand King. Ito mag-initiate. Blink. Pero humigaw muna. Oh, may instant yung Queen of Pain na tunay. Yung Morphling magbi-BKB pero mamamatay yung Razor doon. 87 seconds lang. Walang buyback. At itong bench pull. Aura pa rin ba ng Bloods? May aura pa rin ng Bloods. Kahit patay. Napakalaking tulong. Itong Vengeance Aura. Mga Vladimir's offering.
It happened again.
Mamatay na naman yung clockwork. Isang lane na lang. Anti-mage. Wala siyang magawa sa clash. May gagawa siya. Siya yung nag-initiate. Kaso nga lang hindi nila matapos dahil merong swap or stop. Kung ano-ano pa. Pagtago. May blink pantago. May blink out. Assault, kiras para kay Kuku. Puro defensive item lang. Para hindi siya mapatay na itong anti-mage kaagad. Mag-burst. Yan. Tingnan ko lang.
Homing in.
Ibig sa taas. So mukhang top lane na nga lang ang itong push nila. Nandito na si Gabi with the double damage. Okay. Going for Satanic. Actually buo na kung gusto niyang bilihin. Okay. Buyback. Baka sakaling talo sila sa clash. Ang pangyayari ito nila. Session. Meron siyang 1,000 po. Kailangan niya pang mag-farm ng 900 para magkaroon siya ng buyback.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom.
Napakabilis lang mabasag ng tore. Palagay ko pag nakita nito Ninja Boogie, sugurin na agad
Radiant's
nito.
top tower has fallen.
Medyo sabla yung initiation doon ni Armel. Masyado mabilis.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oops! Natagawan sila dun sa Arcane Roll, pero ito Earthshaker, ma-initiate nila. Pero hindi pa mamamatay dun, makaka-fission pa, makaka-heal pa. Pero ito Sonic Wave tatama din sa Razor, mamatay Leshrac, Sand King at saka Clockwork, sabay-sabay na nagsimatayan. Pero yung Earthshaker buhay pa rin, anti-mage, makakaligtas. Pero makikita pa rin nila nandito, pero ito ultimate ni Anti-mage mana po. Oops! Bumalik! Tinamaan ng screen mo. Pain! Nako!
Hello, this is Gabe
Sa
Newell.
GG, well
Thanks for
played.
playing Dota 2.
Just
Double
gold para din sa TNC and Mineski. TNC will secure the game 1. So I'll come back
Victory!
later guys para sa game 2 netong TNC Predator versus Mineski dito sa ating MDL Paris.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
哎呀，溜人！
Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Dire's top tower has fallen.
The impurities unite increase by one.
Top barracks have fallen.
Hello, this is Gabe. Thanks for playing Brother 2. Double. Killing spree.
My name shall live on. See nature's blasted core.
A gift from the Tempest of Battle.
Elemental gold.
5 seconds. To ban.
Yun. So, sa mukhang nakabalik na tayo. Para din sa game 2 ng TNC versus Mineski sa ating MDL Disneyland Paris Major C. Close qualifiers ng C. Mga hindi nakapanood ng unang game, TNC. Nalo sa first game natin. Actually, medyo close lang yung game na yun para sa akin. Kasi kung hindi nila na-close out yung game na yun, kung medyo tumagal-tagal pa yun, lalakas yung anti-mage. Masyado. Ang ganda ng pagka-execute ng TNC ron. Tingnan natin dito sa game 2 kung makakabawi etong Mineski para ma-force out nila tong game 3. So first para dito sa TNC Predator Enigma at dito naman sa Mineski is
5 seconds remaining. Radiant
Magnus,
team ban.
the next assassin. Hindi pa nila binaban yung Oracle, palagay ko. Kaya yung pipik ng Oracle, palagay ko. Kapag na-open. First pick Oracle.
Dire team ban.
Pin. Pag hindi nila binan dito yung Oracle, at hindi rin binan ng TNC, palagay ko, pick. Mineski.
Radiant team's turn to
Oracle.
ban.
Shadow Shaman. Pag-decision na nilang iban. Oracle, please. Pag dinlabinan yung Oracle, meron silang plano, TNC. Meron silang plano rito pag dinlabinan yung Oracle.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And 10 seconds para sa kanilang third time. Yan nila dito para sa kanilang third ban. Drafting para dito sa TNC Predator. Natin Oracle, palagi ko Oracle talaga. Tapos siguro sinasabi
Dire
ni
team's turn to pick.
AU. Bayang
Radiant
sila.
team's turn to pick.
Sabi
Radiant
ko
team's turn
Oracle.
to pick. Dire
Bench pool. Pili na itong team. And Earth Spirit. Pampunta sa backline. Pagka-swap, punta sa backline yung Earth Spirit. Para ma-silence. So, palayo. Tatingnan natin kung may execute nila yan mamaya. Mineski. Kanilang second pick.
10 seconds
Oracle.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oracle. Saka na lang nag-meta. Nerf nan, meta pa rin. Pinatagal yung cooldown ng ulti nito eh. Last 10 seconds yata.
It's turn to ban.
Brewmaster!
Radiant team ban.
Troll Warlord. Ban para dito sa Mineski. So, ban ng Troll Warlord ah. para sa kanilang fourth ban.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Ban.
Dire team ban.
Viper. Ban para sa ayaw nilang mulason. Yung unang dahilan, ayaw nilang mulason.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Radiant team's turn to pick. Dire team's turn to pick.
A world devourer.
Kaya na lang pagkatapos ng laro na to, Ma'am Rox.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Pero ito na naman, outward devourer naman para dito side ng TNC. Binan nila yung pack. Ito naman side ng Mineski, binan nila yung life stealer. Maganda rin para dito sa Oracle. Pero binan pa rin nila. Ano kayong balak nilang carry dito? Mineski. Nagugulan ako para dito side na Mineski. Earthshaker as position 3. 4 para dito sa Mineski. TNC, tingnan natin kung ano yung point pick nila. Meron pa silang 24 seconds dito sa bandang natural time and 1 minute and
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Pwede, kung binan pala tong Oracle kanina. Instead of Razor, kung Oracle yung bench pull pala yung pipil. I'm sure. Seconds. Saan lang reserve time TNC. It's running out of time. Sa kanila ditong fourth pick. Natin kung anong klaseng gear na naman ibibigay nila kay Kuku para sa offlane. Pero ito, morphling muna para kay Gabi. Itong pick ng TNC. Escape.
Radiant team's turn to ban.
Pero Templar Assassin. Magbabalik na Templar Assassin. Medyo na-nerf set ng Templar eh. Yung saan ba yung nerf sa kanya? Yung sa meld niya. Kaya tumatagos. Ay hindi na sabay. Kailangan mo muna mag-hit ng meld bago ma-apply yung minus armor. Sa dati, automatic may minus armor ka na. Meld lang.
Dire team's turn to ban.
Bakit sa TNC dalawa yung bandera? Sa Mineski. Ay, ito pala. Tatakpan pala ng ano yung Oracle. Ito lang eh.
Dire team's
Ito, Phantom Lancer. Last ban para dito sa TNC Predator. And it's been naman para sa Mineski, 28 seconds and 46 seconds para sa kanilang serve time. Mineski last pick. Carry na lang na makakatapat. No more Bling and OD. Templar and Anti-Mage.
10 seconds
Hindi ko alam
remaining.
kung mag-synergy yung Templar at Anti-Mage, pero palagay ko okay yung
seconds
pinakamaganda.
remaining.
Anti-Mage talaga yung pinakamaganda. Pero nandiyan pa naman yung Phantom Assassin natin. Ano ipipick nila dito? Draw Ranger. Alam kung ganda siya. The Oracle. Pero tingnan na nga lang natin. Ayoko nang manghula dahil magkakamali lang naman ako.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
Pero ito, Lycan. Ang kanilang mukhang mag-off-lane Winter. Winter. Ay ba? Or Phoenix. Oh, nawala
10
na
seconds remaining.
Beastmaster.
5 seconds
Pwede silang mga
remaining.
Beastmaster dito. Master. Pair. Sakto lang yung team pair. Pero ito, Ursa pa rin.
Choose your hero.
Napili nila. Ursang matapang, may kuku. Ursa as off-lane. Tignan natin kung anong kakalabasan nitong second game ng Mineski versus TNC dito sa ating MDL Disneyland Paris Major closed C qualifiers. Parehas direct invite to eh. Tignan natin. Check natin. Parehas direct invite to eh. O lahat sila direct invite. Ganda na sigurado. Check muna natin. So, hindi. Para silang direct invite pero yung tapat. So, open qualifiers. So, pakilala nga muna natin. Mamaya na. Pag nasa in-game. Strategy time. Nadam ka taas ng strategy time. Ang 2. Tawa. Parang sniper naman tong master. Ay, gun set. Ano kaya to? Ang ating second games, Mineski versus TNC. Bago magkatagpo, pakilala muna natin lahat ng players natin. TNC AU sa kanyang Vengeful Spirit, Teams as Earth Spirit, Kuku sa kanyang Ursa Warrior, Gabi as Morphling again, and this Outward Devourer by our Armel Mineski. Oracle naman sa kanyang Oracle naman itin Ninja Boogie, Raging Potato sa kanyang Earth Shaker Mineski, as Templar Assassin Lycan by Ajit, and Mineski AP sa kanyang Brewmaster.
30 seconds to battle.
Training labanan dito sa bottom natin. The Warrior, Orb of Venom, dalawang tangkong shared. Mindset of Tango with Stout Shield. Napakatapang. Alam niyang mahirap siyang patayin. Gano'n walang lockdown tong Lycan. Pero eto, tinapangan dito. Pero Earthshaker, ma-change stun ng dalawa. Fisher, magkukonect sa dalawa. Pero eto, tatirahin ng Orb of Venom etong Earth Spirit. Pero stun. Para magka-clarity siya rito. Alang sinakuha. Top lane or Spider makakuha yung isang bounty. Kuha na bounty rune. Takang Earthshaker. Etong first wave dito. Itong mag-pull. Mag-block yung camp para hindi makapag-pull agad. Tulong. Yung dalawang support. Etong Lycan ng Morphling. Papasarap lang ng buhay dito sa bandang nice muna tayo. Pinul pala ng wolf. Natin kung gagawin natin dito sa board. Naman Ursa Warrior, sinisiga ng Brewmaster Oracle habang nagpuput yung Earthshaker. Equilibrium, binalik lang nila. So, off-lane Lycan pala to. Jin, nahirapan dito sa bottom lane. Wala siyang makuha ng experience, pero Ursa Warrior gustong kalmutin yung Brewmaster, pero nandito yung dalawang port Mineski para pigilan siyang mangkalmot. Ngayon, natin dito naman sa mid lane, Templar Assassin medyo hirap din dahil tinatago-tago siya rito ni Armel.
Invisibility.
Salve gagamitin. Fisher magko-connect para cancelin yung salve. Papadala siya panibagong salve dito. Armel. Lycan. Level 2. Kuha niya yung konti nung updating Lycan is stun eh. Walang go-connect pero yung aso.
They're beating on Dire's
First
top
blood.
towers.
Thanks and have fun.
Mamamatay dito. Titipan siya dito ni Ninja Boogie. Raging Potato taking the 348 gold para dito sa first blood dito. Wala katutok pero dito para sa mid lane. Nalulupan si Armel. Wala pa rin yung self niya. Kuha niya na pala. Lubaan siya ulit. So, Templar Assassin pumapantay na. Saan na tawag dyan?
Dire have fortified their
Oh,
structures.
nice. Fortification. Nakakuha ng XP pa. Level 3 na. Itong Lycan natin. Lalong sa taas. Level 3 na rin naman siguro. Level 4 actually. Itong Earthshaker. Ano pumunta sa bottom lane. Namang gulo. Zero para makancel yung party. 5. Double damage rune. Oops. Clarity lang pala yung doon. Sayang laman eh. Clarity rune. Mook, bibili na itong Oracle. Namang Ursa Warrior. Ulo. Darito. Oracle. Taas na level ng Oracle. Wala pa siyang boots dito, so mahirapan niyang patayin tong Oracle na naka-boots with the level 3. Oops, bottom lane, Lycan mamamatay. Solo kill lang. Ito Or bling. Yan, magtitigil dito. Side creeps. Yan, kumuha ng level 3. Para maging strong na tong mga Lycan dogs niya.
Gold and sweet.
Wish fulfilled.
Ito. Tatlong bounty rune. Para sa 5-minute bounty rune, tatlo yung makuha ng TNC rito. Yun para sa TNC. First, AP. Going Hand of Midas yata ito. Meron na yata siyang ano. Meron na nga. Meron na siyang roll ng Hand of Midas. Morphling naman. Meron siyang Mass of Death. Morbid Mass. Tuloy-tuloy lang din yung farm na ito. Pero palagay ko mas angat ng master kung magiging tuloy-tuloy. Kaso kailangan niyang capitalize tong ulti niya. Kailangan niyang gumank dito mid lane mamaya. Pagtaas ng ulti. Meron na siyang Hand of Midas. Sino kaya yung yan?
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away. I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
Ito, pinapasok na dito sa bottom lane. Gusto nila mag-push para dito sa first spawn ng cart ng wave ng cart. On dalawang lane to. Ay, dalawang tower to. Para magre-respawn. Para panda. Balik sabi ko. Ito, ikutan ni AU. Itong sa Earthshaker. Uy! Pupul niya yung creeps pero hindi mo pupul lahat. Pero ito wave para makalapit lang. Spirit. Follow up pa ng damage pero ito na nga sinasabi ko. Sayang yung creeps na yun. Uy. Ito. Master level 6 so hindi lang papatay basta-basta to. The Hand of Midas. Pero ito si Kuko. Walang bantay rate sa top lane. Meron siyang boots of speed rito and section. Ongoing Vladimir siya. Lycan. Siya na rate sa taas. Level 4 pa lang. Takot silang makuha ng dalawang tower eh. Ongoing tawag dito sa item na to. Dominator. Itong Lycan. TNC. Ito naman sa gitna. Oops, Armel. Binagsak na pero mabubuhay pa rin. Itong EA, mukhang babalik pa to. Pero dalawang isip siya bumalik. Pero nice gank, kaso nga lang fail. Patay eh. Para makikita nila tong Oracle dito. Mataas din yung level ng Oracle ah. Level 4. Pero itong Morphling, sobrang free farm network. 1,300. Master.
Haste.
Lang yung gamit, sinisiga siya. Pero Yasha iskade na naman. Kung gusto niyang bilhin dito, magpinagbago lang, meron siyang mass update ngayon. Kanina ba may mass update? Parang wala. Medyo mabagal kasi yung farm niya kanina eh. Ngayon, 8 minutes, 3 raid ban, power threads.
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
Arcane boots na itong Earthshaker.
Dire's fortified their structures.
Constructing some ancient camp dito. Eto. Kuku. Item check muna tayo. Going face boots para dito kay Kuku. Boots, some observer wards. Spirit wants to buy this Tome of Knowledge. Morphling nga. Payasha. And Armel. Sa kanyang dalawang null. Tatlo na. Power threads. Going. Drums of Endurance. Pumunta na naman dito sa taas itong Brewmaster. Templar Assassin. Take niya na yung pump na yun. Pump. Yan pala yung build. Subtraction pala yun para makuha. Morphling i-stanin siya, mag-wave rin. Templar Assassin. Copia niya, yung refraction.
Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
Wala lang siyang ginagawa rin sa taas. Tamang farm lang din. Yung master, hindi niya pa ginagamit yung ultimate niya. 9 seconds para dito sa kanyang Randomize cooldown. Ito na naman, yung galawang AU. Galawang AU. Pag merong card, panigurado. So, tatamaan siya at mamamatay si AU doon. Earthshake, Earth Spirit.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Morphling, pipigilan nila sa pagpupush. Etong
Shouldn't have to take this abuse.
may card naman sa mid lane. I can
I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
bumawi ng torre. Tago nila muna tong Templar Assassin. Level 4 pa lang
Dire's
tong
top tower is under
Vengeful
attack.
Spirit. Nasasaktan siya rin sa trap ha. Trap na yun, 250. Bago, pero ito, like ultimate-an, sugod nila itong obsidian pero hindi sila
Radiant's middle
nag-pursue.
tower is under
Saan nilang
attack.
chase?
Radiant's middle tower has
Salang
fallen.
itong top lane, babasag na rin kaso hindi ko alam kung
Dire just denied their top tower.
night. Yan, totem. Dalag.
Dire's bottom tower is being
Ah.
chipped away. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Tower, mababasag rin dito. Ting.
Regeneration.
Hindi siya nakakuha. Icon?
Dire's middle tower is under attack. It looks like
Station.
Dire fortified their structures.
Kung tinitira
Radiant
nila itong mid
structures
lane.
are fortified.
Isang deep observer ward, Fissure, magkoconnect sa mga creeps. Hero. Morphling nandito na. Earthshaker nasa gitna. Morphling, makakapawag. Ang napagandang ultimate para sa OD. Maubusan ng mana yung Oracle. Pero na-ultimate niya yung Earthshaker kaya hindi na matay. Earth Spirit nandito pa rin. Buhay, may tatago. Etong Lycan at mamamatay na nga yung Ursa nandito na rin. Oops, Fissure.
Dire's middle
Fissure.
tower just went down.
Fissure 3, 2, 1. Ay! Fissure meron mo sa silence. Susugurin na lang neto ni Teams. Gandang galawan yun. Kung gusto nyo muna pumissure bago umuwi.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
Yan pumissure ng isa bago umuwi. Asa mukhang wala siya mag. Ito. Makikita mo siya rito. Meron drums going Blink Dagger. Manya man. Ang wave dito. So nagsod. Itong side. Mineski rito mukhang mahuhuli nila etong si Outward Devourer. Oops, Laika, nag-ultimate na. Brewmaster, Thunderclap, magkoconnect. Itatago niya ba yung sarili niya? Hindi. Yan, cooldown pala. Morphling, 8,300 net worth. Share na siyang isang ultimate orb para sa kanyang pinapangarap na Eye of Skadi.
Radiant's bottom tower is no more.
Una. Nalmut. Naglagay ng trap pero kanalmut lang ni Ursa. Nakakuha na ng dalawang bounty ron. 2 for 2. para sa 15-minute bounty run. Icon. So, item check muna tayo. Itong si KP sa kanyang Brewmaster, meron siyang Hand of Midas, Going Radiance, meron siyang 2,600 gold Lycan, Going Necrobook, meron na rin siyang Helm of Dominator, Templar Assassin with a Blink Dagger and 2,000 gold sa kanyang Earthshaker, 1,600 gold Going Blink Dagger, meron rin siyang Arcane Boots, Oracle, merong Boots and some Observer and Sentry Wards. Itong OD naman ng TNC, meron dalawang Annual Talisman, nag-rush sila sa ngayon pero gusto lang i-go yung Earthshaker na walang mobility sa ngayon. Echoes lang gagamitin pero hindi pa siya patay. Ito na, mamamatay pa lang. Pero ito naglalag or sa Warren and Morphling Roshan mamamatay pero sakto yung lag. Sakto. Morphling makukuha yung Aegis of Immortal, Arcane Rune para dito naman sa Vengeful Spirit. Oops, may naririnig akong Astral Imprisonment pero hindi ko alam kung ano yung nangyayari guys. 28 seconds para dito sa Earthshaker. 12 seconds pa lang para mabuhay, para mukhang hindi nagkalabanan dun. Yan na lang.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Eto. Aging Potato, pinipilit niya yung Blink Dagger niya pero masaswap siya. At buti nabili niya yung Blink Dagger niya bago siya namatay. Third Spirit, gusto pang mag-burst sa mga hero. Nasa paligid pero hindi wala siya matatagpuan din sa taas. Obsidian Destroyer, the Blink Dagger naman ligtas. Si KP pinipilit na itong Radiance niya habang itong si Lycan.
Radiant's top tower has looked better. Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Pero mapasag na yung mid tower ng Mineski. So Warrior Mortal 10 minuto segundo para sa Age of Mortal. Templar Assassin mag-split muna rito. Meron na siyang Desolator sa kanyang stash. Dalawang Mithril Hammer Lightstone. Actually meron na siyang Desolator, Earth Spirit with the 2 Blazers, Going Vladimir's. Wala na continue yung item check kanina pero ito iskadi na si Gabi. Ito namang si Ursa Warrior 1,900 gold Going Blink Dagger to, palagay ko lang. Treasure and Page Pool sa kanyang Tranquil. Tamo Entry or and Observer Ward.
Fortified their structures.
Location ginamit na. Mineski. Pero nag-i-split sila dito. Pero ito, Ursa Warrior nandito. Kahanap siya ng tamang target.
Beating on Dire's top tower. Dire's top tower is gone.
Top tower is gone. Warrior with a Blink Dagger. Tingnan natin. Itong subukin. Nagat niya rin yung kapwa niya Ursa. Hello.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Command si Yellow. Baka command. Oops! Shaker Echoes lang para din sa Morphling. Aegis of Immortal mawawala na. Pero eto, may tatago. Etong TA. Makakaligtas ba? Pero ito yung stun, yung detection. Wala silang detection. Wala silang detection, magbi-blink dito. Pero eto, naku po, may tatago lalong napamaxer. Ano, hindi magkukonek. Yung Radiant.
I guess.
Tumaban. Eto. Inahabol nila dito. Warrior pala yung inahabol nila dito. Napakatigas at saka napakabilis. Pero mamamatay pa rin kapalit ng buhay. Itong Templar Assassin. Here. Invisibility Rune. Form, napaka-passive ng laro na to. 20 minutes na sa game. Wala pang 10%. Lag na naman. Well, punta ron. Panira, Tigabi. Ito na siya.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tira niya, mukhang inis-daw niya, wave out. Tira-tira niya pa rin yung torre. Mababa-baba yung buhay. Masundan yung galawan dahil nagdalag. Pero ito na assassin and master, nandito na nga. Radiance yung creeps. Ano?
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has looked
Palagay ko
better.
i-record ko na lang ito at i-re-upload.
I will rip you apart.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Ignore its fight and just go push another lane and do it real quickly and perhaps get something out of it. The other is you kind of need your team to be able to drag out a team fight.
Yeah, and it's
off. This could be the team fight they needed, and you surely no, he gets a swap pops again, but you find him. Gabby will morph, throws the fish around. Meanwhile, Armor just hiding for the moment. Gabby gonna start man fighting.Una wants to get them out of there. Raging Potato as well, just stopping them for the moment. And now Ajit, he comes in to try and fight. It looks like they will find Kuku at the very least. Mineski, 3 hero pickups for them, a very, very nice engagement.
That does narrow the gap down to just 1K. In fact, 1K lead from Mineski. So, very good team fight for them indeed. Not trading anyone else in that exchange. I feel like if you're TNC, well, maybe clean up a bit. I mean, sure, you had a pretty good start. You've got the tier 3 set up. They can still melt you. You are giving away bounce back. What kill you give away? How far ahead you guys were. Bounce back is there. You have to watch out for a bit. I feel like you want a blink dagger up on Ursa, which is there. But maybe just a dash left. Then I think TNC can afford to jump in a bit easier, counter initiate a bit easier. You also want Daddy to finish up. I can first finish up his butterfly at release, and then I think you can be a bit more haphazard with your targeting. Otherwise, you know, being that coordinated will give Mineski a whole bunch of good chances to be back in this game.
Mineski, they planned that one out quite well though. Like, they scanned out the start of TNT last team fight. Allowing KP to split throughout the team fight really is what made the difference, it seems. It seems like the answer to TNC's newest problem is pretty obvious. Just make sure the Oracle's dead before you engage.
Pretty much. Like, that is really the key. case in most games where you are playing against an Oracle. Just take out that back line, and the rest of the fight tends to go fairly cleanly. So as long as they manage to get that targeting on the Oracle, I feel like I'll stop with that.
Massive target, but it looks like they get rolled on. Ninja Boogie is out of the team fight, and now Ajit goes into that wolf form, trying to find something, but it looks like he's just going to go for Gabby. How was he going for? Apparently nobody quite yet. Cuckoo, he was going after Ajit, but Cuckoo is in trouble, and Cuckoo up falling. So 1-for-1 trade for them. Hey, the time he got Ajit's on a double, although anything else. His split has worn off, and with that, Mel will get started and we'll be able to take him out. Moon finds himself a regen, which is nice, but Cook continue to chase. Does slow down. Moon does manage to slip away, however. Are they going to be able to find this teammate? They're not, but Cuckoo does not plan to give up. In fact, never mind, he does, because they found Roshan.
Yeah, I'd rather take Roshan at this point and look at this. So probably we're going to see a high ground push from TNC soon. Very good push doesn't make that option much safer. It did buy back in Cuckoo. He should watch out. I mean, dieback at this point would be a bit painful to watch. And I have to say though, the impact Cuckoo's had with his Ursa has been minimal. I have to say it's really not fitting in. I'm not sure. I would probably peg it as this point being even less impactful than Ajit was a while ago. I mean, at the very least, Ajit was split pushing.
In lane. Heavy. Getting disarmed. Be okay now. For the Fisher and the Echo comes in. It's a lot of damage from Cuckoo. And then get the airs off of Gabby. However, when form will be there. Moon wants you to chase, although the trap. And
a dominating performance.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Having two heroes from TNC risks don't need to take. It's really curious as to why TNC is playing with. It's odd. Maybe it's a bit of confidence coming in, but I feel like they have to temper it down a bit. Start to really watch the map a bit more. Start to properly more. I mean, not too close because there's Earth Shaker, but properly be spaced with each other. And
it certainly has been. Nevertheless, a 10-11 now, 29 minutes in. 3k net worth lead. In fact, make that 4k to the start of Mineski. John, in games like this, I always like to bring up the Dota plus probability. And apparently we are at 52% the way of Mineski. So, Gabe, let's believe in Mineski, John.
I think that's a fair point to make. I mean, they do still have ways of really pulling out of this one. I'd say it's harder for them to get those right conditions, but they have been working quite well with it.
So going to that quiet period again, game number 2. Both teams just wait for that right opportunity. He's going for a Scythe of Ice next, which I do feel like is a very smart position, especially up against that Morphling. He's super effective for that TA. Jit hasn't caught up to the other cores, but he's at that point now, John, where he's just fine how he is, right? Like, maybe he can't tank as much damage, but he can still do the job that a Lycan needs to do throughout the team fight.
Yeah, he has the minimum you expect from Lycan, although you probably expect this a bit earlier, but as long as it comes to this point, he can do some work now. He split pushes quite well, he does good enough damage in the middle of fights actually, and is contributing a lot to his team. TNC really feels like they've tapered off quite a fair bit. All their eggs are still on Gabby right now. I mean, our Mel's OD feels like its impact has been a bit minimal as well. And we certainly see Kook just not being a factor at all in these fights, so it does feel like TNC is starting to slide off quite hard. And Mineski is making up a lot of ground quite well.
TNC did smoke up, but it appears the side of Mineski were aware. Perhaps they just have very good game. Since if they back up on their own, and they might go for a smoke of their own, in fact they do. This could be massive. Another one team fight for Mineski, and it could just be a one-way swing. So they can't really afford to lose either, because all that advantage they've gained could just be lost immediately. TNC though, probably not interested in fighting this. Oh, the Hex was there on the Spirit AU again, trying to stay, but a double kill out to Moon now. Swap worked against them. They will get everyone else out, but two supports of TNC are lost in the process.
TNC's definitely kills they're giving away. All the ground and maybe some more farming gas. It's really good for Mineski. Like, this is definitely a breath of fresh air for them. A second wind, if you want, that they can find these kills.
Cuckoo. Down Raging Potato, though KP jumps in, but it's too late. Raging Potato is gone, and now Ajit will commit the wolf form. Cuckoo copying a lot of damage, though. Ajit just disappears. Gabby rips him apart. My goodness. Now they're going to chase for more. The split has been committed. They will get rid of the Fire Remnant. AP still making a run, has plenty of time, although there's only one Spirit left.
Oh god.
Nice Echo comes in from Raging Potato, but it won't really do that much. There was no flop, although now here it is. Moon jumped in with that BKB. He's doing a lot of damage, and KP cleaning up a lot of kills here. Gabby now in massive trouble, those sanities. It doesn't do enough. Gabby's still surviving thanks to that Astral, and he finds a kill onto KP apparently. Now he'll go back into the team fight, finds Raging Potato. Can they find more? Armel is still making a run for it. Gabby is on a triple kill, John. How the hell is this happening? Armel will now turn around on the Moon. What the bloody hell did we just watch?
What?
Moon goes down, Gabby finds an ultra kill, and apparently one Astral can do that job.
That is wild. Just, this is what I expected from Morphling. Right? This is the kind of team fights you expected from TNC 10 minutes ago, and it's coming to get for them now. They managed to take a full team after a really wonky start. It's just kind of odd. I think the key thing there was that Mineski did not get the initiation they wanted. They were walking in to that high ground again, that blind spot, and there was street down. So even with that shadow blade up on our Urchin, and they are going to pay hard for that. Just a lot of towers, a lot of racks can be melting here, Mike.
Well, this is one of those times, John, I wish we had like a live replay service, because that was just I mean, I don't understand how TNC turned it around. Like Gabby just somehow lived. Anyway, move on from that. Gabby does manage to claim 2 racks for himself. Now TNC firmly ahead. I mean, I did mention, John, they couldn't afford to lose a team fight on the side of Mineski. It was going to be very costly. And one more racks. Mega creeps are back up, and they're just they didn't exactly deal the best with Mega.
Yeah, outside of Templar Assassin, you really do kind of struggle to wave clear. I mean, I guess you can make an shaker can. It's just not that fast, you have to admit. So you will have a bit of an issue trying to push back those mega creeps, and that just makes it harder for Lightning split push, which is really key here now. I feel like Ajit just finding space in the chaos to side push a lane, and just 2 racks down, that just gets a bit harder when all racks are down up against mega creeps. I'm not sure if you can even do that anymore.
I mean, look, they could get themselves back in the lead, Mineski. Seen stranger things happen in Dota game. MKB will come out onto Moon. Now he's hitting like an absolute truck. No missed chance with him. TNC. They're ready to go as well. Both teams eyeing up Roshan. Mineski do have a TA in there, so they are going to be well aware of when somebody runs in. Yeah. Fire here. Roche Pit, but that in again, he is being, well, Cuckoo's being scattered out with that TA trap, and now have pretty good engagement with the Raging Potato on that Earth Shaker, and now going to jump in with KP instead. Bishop will go out onto Gabby, but again, AU will be there with the swap. KB did commit the BKB. Now, top one. Get caught out quite yet. The Astral was there in time from Armel once again. Tims gets swapped out from AU. A lot of teamwork, although AU has been lost. Meanwhile, the split does go out, and everyone else is out of the team fight. The buyback was there immediately from AU on the Vengeful Spirit. They do move into the Roshan pit. Now, this is a quick Roshan. TNC do not have time to think about this. He'll jump in straight away. KB Spirits are copping a hell of a lot of damage, but that doesn't matter too much. Meanwhile, Ursa is copping damage himself. KB trying to get off the Roshan. KB snatches it, however. He manages to take it just in time, and he will end up dying for his trouble, it seems. However, the team fight will continue. Fisher will go down to block the way, and AU dies back on that Vengeful Spirit. KB manning up, saving the day, and Cuckoo's life is also lost in the process. And John, that was the kind of thing Mineski needed to do to keep in this game.
Definitely. It's a nice aggressive play and spots where they know they have the advantage. They didn't even have to expend Echo Slam yet, so Raging Potato does have that option the next time they take a fight. And I'm a bit worried for TNC now. No buyback revenge. Cuckoo's not going to be there in the next fight. If they do force the issue now, it's going to be a bit wonky.
Raging Potato didn't even commit the Echo Slam throughout that, by the way. He's still... TNC, they're gonna find a big pickup if they can get it, and Moon, he gets melted. They weren't expecting that out of TNC, but a quick smoke rotation from 2 cores and the support of Earth Spirit. They do just burst down the TA with that Scythe device from Armel. That's gonna slow any plans from Mineski down quite a lot.
Definitely so. No buyback on that TA. We're gonna see the most pivotal thing in the world, so I feel like if they're gonna make a move, it's gonna be here. I want to note, Mike. I want to know. Oh,
yeah, you.
It's gonna be big.
Just hold on. The John is Raging Potato will throw out a double Fisher now. Here comes KP again, being up immediately, and Tims is out of the team fight. Ninja Boogie, however, he's also lost. They'll throw the split out. They're trying to go after this Morphling. In fact, no, hold on a minute. It's the Morphling going after the Master. They're going to chase for more. They find nobody, although Ajit is being chased by the creep wave. He will make it out in time. Cuckoo was there, but he had no way to bash him anyway. And that was a support for a support, although they did at the very least force out the buyback from Ninja Boogie.
Yeah, it's getting really tight game. Like, one small team fight could potentially end the game, so neither side is really looking to hard commit, or at the very least looking to lose as little as possible here, and just having your sports trade like that is pretty good. I think the big thing here is that Gabby is wasting a few of those BKB charges, so that is going down and down, which is not ideal, but at the same time we're at 14 minutes in, so it's something to be expected at this point in the game.
TNC find themselves once again on the seat, it seems. That last Rax. Satanic again, he's up on Gabby. Has got an MKB queued up for his next item. Meanwhile, Cuckoo does pick up a basher. You see Arjit, he gets a BKB up. Not the greatest of timing once again, but any item that he can find right now is worthwhile for the team. You can see they're just waiting for their moment to pounce. Gonna go for a smoke. Line being drawn out. Question is how they're going to get there. They do have a smoke on AU and they will just be warding to make sure. Although, oh Moon, he can't afford to die. Without a buyback available, that's going to be massive. Although he does have one. He does have the gold available now. Can they burst him? However, nice swap from AU. In fact, he's looking for another one to swap as we speak. And they can force the buyback out of Moon. Very, very important kill for TNC.
Tower is under attack.
Gabby will morph immediately into the Brewmaster. Now KP will jump in. Gabby's still holding on to that Satanic. Well, it looks like Arjit did end up morphing into the Wolf form. But he only really sent his creeps in. Jumps in, although Fisher was there immediately, though he wants to rip apart Raging Potato. False Promise was committed on that Earthshaker. Now KP, he moves forward, still has the Primal Split available. Meanwhile, Cuckoo just trying to hide and stay set. They won't find him quite yet, and it looks like he's just going to hold on for the moment with that Blink Dagger. In fact, he jumps straight back into Ninja Boogie, although he will get killed off immediately. Now Armel, he's in a bit of a hard place right now, although no, he's not. The Sanities gets dropped. He takes 2 down, and now Gabby going for more, although he needs to back the hell out of there. Just go for the racks if he can. Moon is trying to dish out some damage, but he can't dish it out enough quite yet. AU again with the swap, keeping him alive. Mel will find the kill onto Raging Potato, though buybacks are coming out left, right, and center, John. It's a hell of a team fight. Armel still running. Gabby still trying to take the racks, but he's going to get taken down at this point. They stun him up. He'll force stuff out. No, he'll wait for back in. He doesn't know what he's doing. In fact, he does get the racks out just in time. He's got so much HP right now. Meanwhile, Moon trying to man fight Armel, but he gets taken out, and that's a dieback on the TA. This could be all over. KP is still fighting for his team. He'll get Gabby actually, so it's not over quite yet. Tim's is the only man left, and he goes down. It's a full team wipe, finally from the side of Mineski. But they've lost all their Raxes, John.
It's going to be a very hard time defending this without the TA, your main wave clear. I think one key thing for Mineski in that fight was that at the very least they managed to kill off Gabby. He was worth a lot of gold if you saw that. That's still a massive swing playoffs. And, you know, it's not something you really tap out of at this point, so they still have a chance to come wave clear again. Just not, it's just not fast enough.
See what the plan is. I mean, these team fights are just so exciting. It's just fantastic to watch. KP actually getting him MKB up now on that Brewmaster. It really does feel like KP is the position 1 of Mineski right now. He's just slightly ahead of the Lycan or Cuckoo. They get caught out, he blinks, but KP blinks right behind him. Bishop was not there in time, but they force out the BKB, and now here comes Arjit. He runs darn fast as a wolf. Cuckoo, can he juke them out? Running through the tree line, and he is trapped, although he'll in range and try to man fight. He's wasting a lot of time here. He's still got no backup, however, and he will not survive. His team, though, they do come in eventually. Arjit will be able to get out of there with the BKB. Now Armel can't afford to die, though. Raging, he throws the Echo in. Now Gabby gonna man fight against 2 heroes. Primal Split was there, but he goes after Raging Potato, and he does find him. He can't really afford to die right now, but it looks like he just may. He will stun up the Vengeful Spirit, but AU is going to continue that chase and has the swap available, but he can't use it quite yet on that Earth Spirit. Just got to time it right, and KP is way too quick on the fingers, although hold on a minute. Boulder Smash will not connect. Tim's just gives up on it.
Yeah, again, a very long extended exchange there. for both teams. While all of that was happening, Mineski does lose one tier 4. Another one of their tier 4s drops down to 600 HP, so very precarious spot for Mineski to be in. And again, that's just one of the weaknesses of their draft. Like, the moment they leave this base, they cannot wave clear fast enough. The supports can't wave clear fast enough. They're going to take a lot of small chip damage onto their key structures just by opting to go on these chases. And I'm not sure if it's worthwhile at this point, Mike.
Gonna go for a Roshan play now. They were scanned up, but Mineski, they can't really leave the base right now. Refresher shard will be given a Cuckoo. It is not really the greatest of refresher shard holders. Apart from maybe the OD, that double hammer would be really, really nice in these team fights. You could give it to AU as well. He could have 4 swaps instead of 2, but for the moment, Cuckoo will hold on to it. Moon, we've seen this before, John. He's sitting in that mid lane, but he's kind of exposed right now. Be okay. Armel wasn't able to run there in time to get the Hex off. Is onto Raging Potato now. He's just trying to survive throughout these engagements. He's going to ensure he gets the big echo off and keep throwing out those fishes. Mineski, they will jump in straight onto Cuckoo, and he dumped. Now Echo as well. It's a lot of damage coming out onto Armel, but the swap again from AU to save the day. They've lost the Aegis, however. Gabby, he got melted, and now Moon going to keep going. Oh, no. In fact, they've stunned him up. This could be really bad. Arjit has found AU, and there's the waveform TP play. Gabby, oh my goodness, that was a close call. We'll just follow that. No, in fact, it just disappeared on John.
It's just the way of Dota 2 particle fix, Mike, but...
There it is. Oh, it ended.
Very close, Mike, very close. I'm glad you watched it. Surely would have been a very big threat to Gabby.
Oh, absolutely.
At that point.
Underneath his own fountain.
100%. But yeah, good hold from Mineski, I guess. A bit messy from TNC with that engagement again. Every time this happens, though, just... base takes a bit more damage. I mean, most of the structures now are falling. Like, T4 is at 383, and TNC hasn't even touched those yet themselves. So I feel like even if TNC is just distracting people, it's eventually going to fall. Yes, Mike?
Look at Gabby and Armel, John.
Yes, Mike?
They're waiting for something.
Yes, Mike. That's... okay. I mean,
T4 just goes down to the creeps. I mean, we talked about it. They can't defend the base against mega creeps that well.
Is that what they're doing? They're not waiting for someone to go out the lane, I think. They're just waiting for the game to end itself. That's some next level stuff, but I don't think that's gonna happen. They're still gonna keep up the fight. They do have ways of, you know, not absolutely overrun. Although, yeah, Moon around, it's not gonna fall. Yeah, maybe kill off Moon for a game.
TNC, they're literally just gonna wait for the right opportunity, hoping Moon steps out of position. KB would be another very nice target if they could find it. So, as long as that false promise is available on that Oracle, definitely going to be a very hard kill. Might have to get a swap away from that Oracle first. Smoke is there from TNC. This could be the last team fight of Mineski. They do not win this, just be all over. In fact, it probably is because the Ancients both.
Yeah, more than likely it would be.
Going for that swap attempt, though. Has to be so careful. Hey, before he gets the swap, and there's the X as well. Moon, he is getting melted. Although, look at those high ground misses and the false once again coming in from Moon. He'll make a run for it, and he'll around all of that. Arjit finds AU. Who else are they going to find? Cuckoo, he will get Moon at the very least at the end. It looks like, did he tick down the false promise? I mean, the false.
There's too much damage.
Yeah.
There's too much damage. Yeah.
Nevertheless,
he has a buyback.
Does have a buyback available. He's just waiting to see if they are going to push, but the biggest threat right now is the mega creeps. He kind of needs to be there to defend with his team right now. Hold on.
Tell me, Mineski. TNC pulled back to let the creeps do work again.
Quite legitimate, yes, they are.
I mean, it's a 4v4. I think that's still the situation that TNC feels pretty comfy with. Although, probably the lack of BKB and Gabby is the one holding factor. Like, he gets stun locked by Raging, he's still pretty dead. So I think that's a fair point from TNC. It just kind of looks funny. No, it definitely looks like they want the creeps to do the work. I mean, they've done damage on the Ancient already. 500 damage.
They have. That is true. TNC are going to walk their way in, and again, it'd be very nice to force this buyback. Oh, KB. Oh, Echo Slam comes in. Gabby, he'll be okay, but he's not. He's gone. He gets critted by KP. Has the buyback available, however. So TNC will be alright. But Mineski, hold on for a moment longer.
These creeps do a massive amount of damage, though.
They are, John, but they hold on for just a bit longer. Tips coming out out of respect, I'm sure. TNC, they're struggling to get that Ancient, John. It isn't as easy as it looks.
Yeah, I think one thing is that the damage coming out, once you stun lock this Morphling, is pretty darn good. So, it boils down to just how well you can be and how well you can expect Raging Potato. I think that's the key factor here for both TNC and Mineski.
Armel found Raging Potato. Aeon Disc was there, and now Armel has been slowed down. That's in trouble here. He's being surrounded. The Fisher block as well. He can't get that Arcane Rune. Raging will refresh and drop the hammer, although he's still in trouble. AU again will save the day, but he may give his own life away for this. In fact, well, Raging, that's the wrong way, sir. False Promise will be there to save the day for the moment. Cuckoo trying to make a run for it. TNC got to be so careful to throw this game right now. In fact, Tims may lose his life to Arjun, and he does, and they've lost Cuckoo as well in the first. 3 heroes down for TNC right now. The Morphling had died earlier on, so he's going to respawn in just a moment, but both his heroes, John, no buyback available on the side of TNC.
Roshan gonna be up in a minute, so even when that Rosh is up, they're gonna be lacking Tims, which is gonna be a bit of a rough time to contest that Rosh pit. Does look like slowly but surely Mineski is working their way across the map, and I think if you're TNC, you start to wonder a bit if, you know, if you've thrown a bit too much the way of Mineski. It's certainly feeling a bit like that. I feel like TNC is definitely still on top though, but they've given Mineski way back into this game. I mean, look, there's no After Towers left, Mike. And I can't definitely say TNC's won yet, because they've lost the last few team fights.
It is a rather strange predicament, isn't it? Mineski pushing in that mid lane a bit. They've got to go for this. I mean, there's 2 heroes down with no buybacks. This is the best chance they've got so far. And it happens very quickly as well, thanks to that Lycan. Although Swamp KP, oh, he's found himself full. Raging misses the Echo as well. He was just a bit short, and the swap again from AU, just to ensure he goes down. Had he hit that Echo Slam, John, it may have made a world of difference. There was a lot of creeps there, but it wasn't enough. KP could not get the split off in time. Now TNC, again, rushing towards that mid lane, trying to force those buybacks out.
Ooh, this is going to be big.
Buybacks come out pretty fast.
Gabby with that double damage could potentially just end the game if he decides to.
Yeah, I mean,
he can just stand uncontested.
Hitting 900 damage per right click is pretty nice.
But they play it safe. Looks like they will, I guess, wait for the Roche, which will be up. They do spot it with her courier.
Invisibility. A gift from the goddess.
All props to these guys, John. I mean, they're putting on a real fight. It's not easy to hold on. You've got a team like TNC consistently pushing you like this.
You know what this is, Mike? You know what I like to call this? This is the seed fence. This is when, you know, you're playing a game that you believe to outright been lost, but you don't give up. You just don't give the satisfaction to the other team. And that's exactly what this is. This is Southeast Asia at its finest. This is why everyone still plays Dota in Southeast Asia, because there's something about it that just truly turns you into a despicable human being. And it's kind of fun. It's just kind of fun, Mike.
Thank you for that, John. I mean, I was going to go down the route of like good sportsman and try and actually win, but... Oh, actually, Gabby.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yet. Fisher. Right. They committed the wolf form, but they didn't actually make the jump. Now, without the wolf form available, I mean, you feel like TNC would make the jump in.
This is some next level mind games from both sides. They're both really playing safe now, Mike. They're really scared to commit, and I think that's fair enough, especially with how the last few fights have gone up. And the double damage runes here again for Gabby.
Yeah. Why the hell not?
And a moon shard.
Even telling them to just give up.
I mean, we have a moon shard in Gabby now. We have a double damage. Guy attacks every 0.35 seconds.
AU, Glimmercape is there, Sanities will do not really much. Run with the big in on the left side. They have Big Potato, but he's still fine. Moon is the main target, but he gets to walk away with another to fight another day. Gabby being blown up in a cyclone. Meanwhile, Raging is still running around, kiting them. Where the hell is the team fight even going on at this point? Moon is going up Cuckoo, but Cuckoo turns around. Somebody hit the damn Ancient. Echo Slam comes out onto Gabby, although Raging's fight has been lost. Now KP have been dropped. Mel finds him. The buyback's coming in, but this looks like it's it. There's only 3 heroes left on the side of Mineski. TNC gonna keep going. The Fisher will come out onto Moon. Gabby's had enough, and he's just hit. It's all over. TNC